What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always asking me about GBE Capo. I did a blog about him before. You know, his death is kind of real crazy as hell to me. Very suspicious too, but it's things about his death kind of concerned me when I got to studying his case. I noticed things about him that was different from every other drill rapper. He was affiliated with two crews. It's things about his death that kind of brought, triggers to me. So we're going to take his death to the board and kind of speak on it. Today we're going to speak on GBE Capo, okay? GBE Capo. Now, I noticed he was real close to Chief Keef. Part of the Glow Gang movement, was one of the first Glow Gang artists. I think he invented the slur rap, the mumble rap. Chief Keef did have a slow cadence, but it wasn't really like, my blood brothers. That's how GBE Capo rap, right? And I feel a lot of rappers kind of took that swag, even the Migos, because remember, the Migos had an issue with Capo back in the day before they even blew up. So don't let that go over your head either. I noticed he was real cool with Chief Keef. Okay? Chief Keef. And he was part of Glory Boys. GBE. Now, Chief Keef had a lot of beefs in the hood. GBE Capo was also a black disciple. A BD, okay? Now, being part of the GBE, and being cool with Chief Keef and being where Capo from, they had ops, a lot of ops. Chief Keef had a lot of ops. So I noticed that instantly GBE Capo had ops of guys they had a lot of op neighborhoods. So GBE was basically beefing with Jarrow City, okay? They were beefing with 051. They were beefing with Tuckerville, okay? They were also beefing with JoJo World and etc. Other GD sets, okay? So I noticed these instantly were GBE Capo ops, okay? Okay? I instantly noticed that he had a lot of ops being cool with Chief Keef. Said, damn, that's dangerous for him, man. But, then the more I studied, I realized he was affiliated with another crew, NLMB. And their members, we all knew them are like Lil Herb, Lil Bibby. That's kind of like on the east side. When I did my homework, I realized that MLMB got a lot of enemies from like KTS, Lakeside, MTG, The Kings, and a few more sets. Oh, Circon City. We're going to get back to them, okay? So, I noticed right off the bat that GBE Capo had all these hoods was at war with him. I thought to myself, where the fuck he gonna go? Like, how the fuck he gonna move around in the city? He got all these ops, and even the ops that he don't know that's just affiliated with some of these crews and shit like that. I used to see him on the internet too, doing shit like this, acting like he's disrespecting the cutthroats and shit like that. He was in a big time internet beef with a guy by the name of Cutthroat Vaughn who ended up losing his life, and so did GBE Capo. When he died, I didn't really find it surprising. I know that might sound crazy that he died in a neighborhood that was close to these hoods, because I figured he was the target. He was targeted by all these different neighborhoods. It was going to be hard for him to move around. I believe a guy by the name of Antoine Watkins walked up on GBE Capo and shot him. Like, I was confused. It wasn't a drive-by. The guy walked up on him, and I believe he started running. I believe it was a car involved too. I'm not sure if he jumped in the car or whatever the fuck happened, but they hit a kid and killed the kid. I believe a baby while getting away from GBE Capo murder. Somebody got away though. They haven't put that guy as the killer of Capo, even though they believe he was involved in the killing of Capo, but they charged him with the killing of that baby. When I found out GBE Capo died, I wasn't really surprised because I noticed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 hoods I wrote on the board, and I didn't even put the ones that I think, because I hear of stories that they're beefing with, like 081 and other neighborhoods, but I can't verify that, so I'm not gonna write that down. But in my opinion, GBE Capo lost his life because he had too many beefs. You know, he had too many beefs coming from everywhere, and I think it stemmed from being cool with Glow Gang, being cool with MLMB. He had ops of Chief Keefs, he had ops of Lil Herb, and he had ops of his own. So he had double the amount of ops. You know, this guy right here was basically a walking danger, you know. If he was still in Chicago, which he was, I didn't find it, you know, flabbergasted that something happened to GBE Capo, because I noticed out of all the other rappers, you know, they crews are beefing with other crews, and those are the ops. With Capo being involved with 2 crews made it extra dangerous for this dude, in my opinion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. Be that.